Have you ever had a friend who just seemed to understand the world differently? A friend whose curiosity wasn't just a phase, but the very core of who they were? I did. His name was Leo, and our story began, as many do, in the sun-drenched, seemingly endless days of childhood. We grew up in a small town, the kind where everyone knows your name, and the biggest event of the year is the county fair. For most of us, the world was comfortably small. But not for Leo. While the rest of us were climbing trees or playing baseball, Leo would be sitting under that same tree, a stack of books beside him, his gaze fixed on the stars, even in broad daylight. He wasn't just reading, he was devouring knowledge. He started with encyclopedias, then moved on to physics, astronomy, and ancient history. I remember one afternoon, we were probably about 10 years old, and he tried to explain the concept of space-time to me using a blanket and a couple of apples. I didn't get it, not really, but I was mesmerized by the passion in his eyes. His mind was a universe of its own, and I was just happy to be in its orbit. Our friendship was an odd pairing. I was the grounded one, the one who lived in the here and now. Leo was the dreamer, the one who lived in the what if and the why not. He'd talk about ancient civilizations that might have possessed forgotten technologies or the mathematical beauty of a seashell. He saw patterns and connections where the rest of us saw only randomness. He believed that knowledge was the ultimate key, not just to understanding the world, but to changing it. As we grew older, his focus intensified. High school was a blur of advanced placement classes and independent study projects for him. He'd spend his weekends in the library, not studying for tests, but chasing down obscure historical texts and scientific papers. He was searching for something, a common thread, he called it. A hidden pattern woven through history, science, and philosophy. A kind of master key to all knowledge. I went off to college to study business, a practical path. Leo, to no one's surprise, pursued a triple major in physics, history, and anthropology, a prestigious university. We stayed in touch, of course. Our late-night calls were a whirlwind of his latest discoveries. He spoke of quantum entanglement and ancient Sumerian texts in the same breath. He was convinced that the greatest minds throughout history, Pythagoras, Da Vinci, Newton, Einstein, had all been searching for the same thing he was. He called it the Nexus of Knowledge. He believed it was a real, tangible thing, a point where all fields of study converge, a secret that, if unlocked, could solve humanity's greatest problems: disease, poverty, conflict. It sounded like science fiction, but when Leo explained it, his logic was so compelling, his evidence so meticulously gathered, that you couldn't help but believe. After graduation, I entered the corporate world. Leo, on the other hand, disappeared from the conventional path. He took his inheritance and funded his own research. He traveled the world, visiting ancient ruins, forgotten libraries, and remote monasteries. He'd send me postcards from places I'd never heard of, with cryptic messages like the patterns in the Nazca lines matched the resonance frequencies of certain crystals, or the Library of Alexandria wasn't all destroyed. Some of it was hidden. His emails became less frequent, but more intense. He told me he was close. He had pieced together clues from forgotten alchemical texts, Mayan calendars, and complex quantum field theories. He described a specific convergence of celestial alignments, geographic locations, and esoteric rituals. It all pointed to one place and one time. He believed he had found the final piece of the puzzle, the way to access the Nexus. The last time I spoke to him, his voice was a mixture of triumph and trepidation. He told me he was heading to a remote desert location, a place where ley lines, powerful channels of Earth's energy, were said to intersect. He was going to perform a procedure, an attunement he called it, based on his years of research. He was going to open the door. I begged him to be careful. I told him some doors are best left unopened. The pursuit of knowledge is one thing, but this felt different, dangerous. He just laughed, that same brilliant, confident laugh from our childhood. "Don't you see, my friend," he said. "This is what it's all been for. Knowledge is meant to be used. This is the culmination of everything. I'll call you when it's done." The world is about to change. That was 3 years ago. I never heard from him again. The official report said he was lost in a sudden, localized geological event. An unexplained earthquake in an area with no history of seismic activity. His research, his equipment, all of it, gone, vanished. But I don't believe it. Sometimes, when I look up at the night sky, I think of him. I think about his unquenchable thirst for knowledge, his belief that he could unlock the universe's deepest secrets. And I wonder, did he fail, or did he succeed? Did he open a door he couldn't close, or did he step through it, into a place beyond our comprehension? Was he consumed by his ambition, or did he achieve the ultimate enlightenment? His story is a testament to the power of human curiosity, but it's also a warning. The pursuit of knowledge is a noble path, but it can also be a fateful one. There's a fine line between genius and obsession, between discovery and destruction. Leo walked that line his entire life. I just hope, wherever he is, he found the answers he was looking for. And I hope they brought him peace. Our world is full of mysteries, and maybe some of them are mysteries for a reason. But I'll never forget the boy who dared to try and solve them all. The boy who looked at the stars and saw not just points of light, but a map waiting to be read. Thank you for watching. If you have stories of friendships that changed your life, I'd love to read them in the comments below. Take care, and never stop being curious, but always be wise.